Okay, hello everybody. My name is Donutcat, and I'm gonna be showing you. Okay, I'm on a phone, so we got 5 minutes to do this, but I'm gonna be showing you guys how to paint a Nerf gun. Now this one oddly looks like the one from Doom 2016. Look it up if you have no idea what you're talking about. But I'm gonna show you how to do it if you have memory loss, I guess, because usually the steps is to take the gun apart and take out all the orange bits in it, so that it will, so then you can paint it more thoroughly, but I'm just gonna paint it right here and not worry about that. So first I want to get detail, so this usually you don't do, but oh yeah, I have fans running because of spray paint. I don't have a gas mask yet, I'm poor, because YouTube doesn't monetize me, so I can't buy anything. So first I'm gonna start out with this blue paint because I want to get this little chamber right here. So it's gonna kind of look like the one from Doom, but it's not gonna be exactly like it. Now, first step, you sand off all the labels. That's an obvious thing that you do, and you sand it down. There weren't really labels; they're kind of all painted on. But then you sand it all the way down so the spray paint sticks. I just stuck my finger in the camera. All right, here we go. Alright. Now I'm gonna let that dry and I'll check back in when that is dry. So I have it hung up for spray painting all around. So we're gonna hit it with a base coat of black, so then you can get that really good gunmetal look. Yeah, I'm making sure. So I have it painter's taped off. Come on, I know I have liquid in here. 1 sec, let me shake it up. I haven't used this thing in a while. There we go. So the base coat of black will let us get a metal look because it will make the silver that you put on the gun a lot darker. There. So if we go around to the barrel and hit that with spray paint, that should be good. Now we hit the back. And the bottom. I don't know how I can record this, so I'll just hit it. Alright, now you're gonna wanna get that good old gunmetal look. But I'm gonna want it to dry, which is something you usually don't do. You usually apply it while it's still wet to get a nice look. Let me just hit it again so I can get everywhere. Yeah, so I want to do weathering on it, like scratches and stuff. So we'll do that. I probably won't do weathering, but I'll do dirt. So since we're doing just dirt, because weathering's confusing, I might do weathering in a different video. Alright. Take the silver, and I just realized I still have 1 second. You take the silver and you clean that up, and you hit the gun again. That will give it its good old gunmetal look. So take your silver and you kind of lightly dab it. It'll start turning silver. You don't have to get equal proportions, so it's gonna turn out really silver. But then you'll we want more of a color that's right there and not one that's like this. So you have to back up a little bit, and I'll probably have to hit it with black a couple more times off camera, but yeah. If we just hit it with that silver, it's really hot out here. So I'm kind of sweaty. Alright, well, that's what we can do for now. Alright, so this is about the color that you want, like a mix of, one second, my guy. A mix of like black and silver, so you get this nice gunmetal color. Now we're gonna do weathering because this thing looks too clean, and that is a problem. I'll fix that later. But yeah, sometimes you just have to go touch it up. I'll touch it up after the video. Why? So it's gonna look really strung up. The video is gonna look really strung up because of stuff. So what you're gonna want to do is, I'm gonna pause the video so I can get off the caps off. But you're gonna want to take like watercolor paint in a cup. Alright, so you're gonna want like reds, oranges. That's an orange, and browns, and a bit like of a lighter browns. Alright, I gotta take the caps off. Alright, so you're gonna want to start out with your brightest color, which for me is like an orangish, reddish color. I'm gonna like put that in there. No, I don't think you need a lot English is hard. To get a good color, then you're gonna want like a red. And then you're gonna want your like light brown. And the most that you're gonna want to put in is this, unless you're doing like a rust color, but which is kind of what I'm doing. But we're getting a lot of that in. All right. Now that we got our brown in, I'm gonna have to like set the camera down so I can stir it up, and then we'll start. Okay, now we have like this really rusty, almost crap color. I'm gonna add in a bit more brown before we add in water so we can actually weather. So let's add a little bit more. Alright, now let me stir that so we can add the water. Okay, so now what we're gonna want to do is add a little bit of water so it's a bit thinner to dip a cloth or something in. So I think I might have added too much. Nice thing is it kind of sits on top of the paint, so you can kind of pour it out. Okay, so here's the water. Now I gotta stir it again. It's just gonna be a lot of pauses. Now what we have is very like rusty red color, and we're gonna put it on this gun. So what you're gonna want to do is, first let me go over and move all the fans from drying the thing. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be hard to do with one hand. But what you want to do is like take a paper towel or something and dip it in. This is gonna be very hard to do with one hand. I'm going to take the mask and just hit every crevice. So what that's going to do, it's going to cause the concoction to seep in. One sec. What's that going to do? It's going to cause the concoction to seep in to all the cracks and make it look really nice and weathered when you wipe it off. So you just got to cover everything. Now you're going to want to wipe it off relatively soon, because if it dries like this, it's not going to look great. Alright, let me wipe it off real quick. I'll do the rest of the gun and I'll show you the aftermath. This is what your gun's gonna look like, but then you just gotta wipe it off and it will look weathered and nice. Here's what it's gonna look like in the end. Almost all the crevices are filled, except for this one right here. I don't know what it is, but like you have to look really close at it with a freaking light. Here, let me turn on the light and show. Oh god, that just gives it a green tint. Okay, I'll do the other side. I'll show you the finished product. I will touch up the barrel and little pieces down here, and it will look sexy. Alright, so your finished product is going to look a lot like this, nice and weathered in all the crevices. It's going to have like sand and rust, and I took advantage of the fact that there is nothing in the barrel. Okay, the inside of the barrel's orange, but just ignore that. So we're going to peel off the tape. I have to do this with one hand because I'm recording on my phone. And look at that. It's freaking pretty. 1 sec, let me get the rest off. 1 second, my guys. And here is your end product. I am running out of time, so I will scrap this all together. And yeah, let me know if you want me to do another one. Let me know if you like this. Leave a like if you like this, and subscribe if you're new here. See you guys. I don't know. I don't really have an outro.